Hey everybody. Hello. I'm live. I don't know if you can see me. I'm back Friday night for the second part of the R. Kelly. Hey Terry. I'm so honored that you would check in with me. Hello, handsome. It's good to see you. Mwah. I love it when the strong, intelligent, handsome men come by to say hello. Hi, Jacory. Hi, Dean. Hi. Oh, good. I got the penis power in the house. I got all the men in the house first tonight. Hi, Allison. Usually the men don't come. Hey, Mecca. Hey, Dean. Oh, greetings from Belgium. Hello, Belgium. Oh, I love the hearts. Thank you. And I do want to tell you, I hope I get to see everybody, but I'm getting more hearts. It only says 7 people, so I don't know if it's really 7 people or it's more. Sometimes it plays tricks on me. Hey, Tiffany. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. I definitely... Hi, Monica. Oh boy, I've had a rough one. I did not sleep. Hello, beautiful, magical, handsome Lauren Cooper. Hello. I'm so honored by you, Lauren. Thank you. Ah, yeah, I didn't sleep. I did not sleep at all. After I did that R. Kelly reading, last night I was just fucking around. Thank you, Mecca. So are you. I'm serious. You are so sexy. You're like so like hot, like magical, like mysterious, like smoldering hot. I love strong, mature, sexy men. That are smooth, that are intelligent, that know themselves, very comfortable with themselves. I don't like really young boys. I love mature grown men. Hey, Demetrius. Hey, thank you. So all the grown men, and hey, my Jade, I love you, my Sag sister, my NYC Sag sister. I love you. I can't wait until we get to see each other. Thank you, Lord. I can't wait till we get to see each other again, my Jade. You're my sister. You're my sissy. From a different mom. Oh, tell your mom I love her. She's so sweet. She's so beautiful. I hope I get to see her one day. I fell in love with her energy when she was so kind to me on the phone. And you know, my Jade, I'm waiting for you to make that jewelry for me and my dad. So I can sing with your powerful spiritual jewelry. You know what, y'all? I was just kind of fucking around. Hey, the Donovan. Last night when I did the show, I love you, Demetrius. Thank you. I love everybody that's showing me love. Thank you, because y'all could be anywhere watching anybody. So many popular people and so many people doing shows, and especially when the magical people come by and say hello to me. Hello, beautiful Ricky. Hello, Pasquale. Is that right, Pasquale Giovanni? I love that name. Oh, hey, my baby Jeremy. You're my baby, and you don't talk to me. You don't come see me. We were supposed to do the show together. You're supposed to be in the studio with me. And now Jeremy's moved to Atlanta. He won't even come and see his godmama. He go see everybody but me. Y'all, I want to tell you something. I am not going to be doing the happy, okay, baby. Hey, Katara. That's beautiful. Katara Ma'at Kara. That's holiday. That's beautiful. Y'all, I was just fucking around. I was just playing around, but I see y'all took the reading more seriously. I miss you too, boo. Then I thought you were going to take the reading when I did the very first celebrity reading last night for R. Kelly. I was going to be like 10, 15 minutes. But then you all bonded with me so much, and you're so spiritual and intuitive yourselves. You loved it, and it stretched out into a long reading. Okay, first of all, before I go forward, let me say that this reading is for entertainment purposes only, because I do not want to be sued by R. Kelly. Thank you, Ma Jade. I'm working on it, getting as beautiful and powerful and strong as you, especially when you give me some more sexy jewelry to put on. Hint! Hey, Terry. Y'all, I'm going to say this for entertainment purposes because I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, we know that, we do readings. We do our best to tap into. Oh, I just felt somebody come in with me. I mean, I'm physically here alone, but I just felt an energy come in. I want to say it's for entertainment purposes only because I don't want any issues. Y'all, let me tell you what happened to me. I am tired as hell. I've been up all night long. I went to sleep about 5:30 this morning, and I got up probably about 8 or 9. I'm tired. I'm not sleepy, but I'm tired. You know what, Jeremy? I'm not finna go there about that man can't do no reading and writing and arithmetic. And then R. Kelly can't read, but so you say I ain't got to worry about no lawsuit because that man can't read and then nobody say this motherfucker can hear and he can damn see and interpret shit. Y'all, okay, now that I said this for entertainment purposes and I'm gonna type it on the shit when it's over, let me tell you some crazy, scary ass shit because I'm here by myself. I already got the cards laid out here, but I ain't gonna go over them first. So I ain't gonna be cracking no joking shit about that man right now. I'm not sure, was it immediately after I got off with y'all reading because the phone went out? A spirit came in here and started fucking with me. And it fucked it with me all night and kept me up all night long. But this is the thing about the spirit. The spirit came. Oh, Jesus. They done took him off of Spotify. The spirit came in here, allegedly, and said that it was a baby. The only thing about the baby was, it told me it was a female, but it was a very aggressive energy, like it was a female and a male. The baby started to tell me a story, and it said that its mother was with R. Kelly, and the mother was pregnant with R. Kelly, and they lived in this house, and it said that R. Kelly assaulted his mother in the basement, and that it was other girls present. The baby said that R. Kelly, a lot of things he did with women sexually, and with his mother, looked like his mother was very young, was always done in a group of girls. So if this is accurate, and I'm asking y'all to pray, please pray, because I'm praying too. Because if this is true, please pray that God reveal it. I don't care what God you call, what spirit you call. Oh, dog. Let me know if you... Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't want to lose connection, or maybe I need to come back. Can y'all hear me? Because Lauren can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? You got your connection going? Because I hope Lauren can get back on. If not, I'm going to leave this here. Can you all hear me and see me? Okay. I hope Lauren can come back, because I would love his feedback, because he's so spiritual. The baby said that it was big. The mother looked like she was about 7 to 8 months pregnant when the baby died. It was a full-term baby. I saw the head and the whole body. And it said that when the mother would have sex with R. Kelly would do the... Okay, y'all. R. Kelly would have sex with her with other women in the room. And he said that R. Kelly is very vicious, and R. Kelly was very abusive to his mother and beat her so bad that he knocked her on the ground and kicked her in the stomach. Said it was so much hatred and rage that he had towards the mother because the mother was pregnant, and he didn't want her to have the baby, and he resented her and said that this resentment goes back to his mother. Said when he said he loved his mother and wrote songs about his mother, this spirit said that R. Kelly hated his mother and he resented his mother because he feels like when he was little, I don't know what this is about. Maybe I imagined this. That's why I'm saying this is for entertainment purposes only. I believe I heard the spirit say to me that R. Kelly resents and hates women because he hates his mother, because he feels that when he was little, his mother left him to be sexually abused by someone in the family. However, the spirit is saying that the abusers, that they perform oral sex on him, but it was not all female. There were also male abusers that sexually I love you too, that sexually assaulted R. Kelly when he was a little boy, and he felt that the mother was supposed to know, the mother should know, and he is angry to this day. He hates women, and he still hates his mother because he feels that the abuse that happened to him when he was a little boy and he was sexually assaulted by male and female family members. I just pray that this come out, y'all. I need y'all to pray too that it come out if this is true, or if I'm imagining what this spirit told me and kept me up all night long. Say he hate women. That's what that spirit said, and said he would beat his mother when this young girl was pregnant, and said that it's other women that know about what the spirit is saying to me. They saw the assault. They saw the girl be beat up while she was pregnant, but I don't know if the girl survived the beating. I don't know where she is, but the baby is saying to me, the baby is very angry because the soul is still in the earth realm because the body died, and the baby said it was born. It was supposed to be born to accomplish great things and to help people here in this lifetime. This spirit also told me that R. Kelly is so detached from women that he is a compulsive liar. He will do and say anything. He has a very hypnotic and hypnotizing words and voice and personality, and that he will say anything to convince a woman to trust him and to do whatever he tell her to do. He don't mean it. He don't really give a fuck about no woman, but he makes them think he do. And he likes young women that talk real soft like this, like a little girl that really ain't got no sense and ain't mature in the mind, because as soon as he lured them, and then he said sometimes he sings to the girls. I don't know if that's true. We'll probably hear this. Hey DJ Wizard, that he was, oh no, I'm sorry Lauren, you cannot hear. Can you all, y'all, everybody can still hear me? I'm sorry you can't hear, because I wanted you to join in. I don't know can y'all still hear me? Everybody, you all can hear? Hopefully he can hear late, come back later. Oh, God. Can everybody else hear me? Because I don't want to keep talking, and child law, please don't tell me the Pied Piper fucking with me tonight. Okay, good. Y'all can hear. And said that he will say anything to these girls. He like them young and dumb because they're not going to question him, and they look up to him and they don't have a lot of logic. He likes the dumb ones. And as soon as he get them by themselves, he likes to put his dick in their mouth and start degrading them and abusing them. Then the hate and the rage come out. Once he's sweet to them and sing to them and lure them in, and once he start having sex with them, he resents the ones that make his dick hard. Because that's a form of, that means he's losing control. Anytime a woman has control over him, okay, good, where he feels like he will become sexually out of control and become addicted to a woman and a slave to a woman, the way he gets the control back is that he will start to beat them, humiliate them, and abuse them, and pull money away from them, pull resources away from them. And then the spirit also said he keeps saying, this happened in the basement. He said the baby is saying the body was in the basement. Now, I don't know if the baby died in the basement or the mother was assaulted so bad she had a miscarriage in the basement. But the Spirit is saying this is where that happened, and that other people saw it. It was other women there that saw the assault. Yes, he probably talked sweet to the parents too until he get them by themselves, and then said he is dirty as hell. He has a way. When a woman get by herself, there's a viciousness about this man. I actually seen him. That Spirit showed me kicking a woman while she was on the ground, kicking her in the stomach, kicking her in the rib. Said that, hey, Lavelle, said that he kicks women and beat them, and he don't like women big his size. The Spirit showed me petite women that he liked to get his control. He kick them with his shoes on, like hard ass shoes, and said it was other men there watching it laughing. It was other grown people watching this, and the other women were so terrified that he threatened to kill some of them if they tell this about. I seen 2 dead babies. The main one that was talking to me was the bigger baby that is very angry about not having a body. Hey, Carrie, and angry about not being able to materialize, allegedly. But this baby is very upset, and the baby wants the mothers to one day have the courage to come forward. Or I feel like if we pray spiritually, if we bind together, whatever spirit you want to call, to see if I'm getting the right thing or not, or if I'm crazy, I want it to come out, because these women are terrified, and the mothers. Can somebody tell me who R. Kelly had sex with? Someone tell me. I don't know. Other than the young girls that are coming out now, I know he was molested. He admitted that family members molested him and had sex with him when he was little, but he will not. R. Kelly said that relatives had sex with him, but he will not name names. He will not say who did this to him. But I'm seeing he hates his mother. And he's very angry. That's what the Spirit was saying to me. That's what the baby spirit was saying, because the baby had a bird's eye view, because he was in his mother when, allegedly, when the mother was pregnant, R. Kelly was having sex with her and stomping her, and said it was other grown men watching this, and they were cheering it on and laughing. This baby is also saying in this particular basement, yes, that's what the Spirit said. He's an animal. He come off nice and polite and charming to the parents and in public and on stage, but it's a switch that goes on and off, because when he's charming, he doesn't mean it anyway. When he's nice to the women, he doesn't mean it. He's very aggressive. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned the demons, because the baby mentioned the demons. Not only was R. Kelly born with those demons in his bloodline, and he participated in a lot of demonic activity because it was first done on him with the sexual assaults and molestations with male and female when he was growing up. But it also, he was already into it when he was introduced into the music game, where that goes down. The baby told me, this is another thing he said, a lot of this, the rituals went down in the basement, and the baby gave me a diagram of the basement. I know you, allegedly, the Spirit came to me today. I know you probably can't see it. The baby, I had my pen and pencil. The baby drawed out the downstairs to where the basement where he said it happened at. He showed me down in the basement, wherever this property is. Okay, you go down, it's a fully finished basement, and it's got like a stairway. You open the door, and it's a split level kind of, the way the steps, they don't go straight down like this. They go down, and it's a little break in the steps, little space, and then you go down another set of steps. And when you get down in the basement, there's a floor in the middle, and I seen a pentagram there, and there was a group of girls. He said there's blood on the floor. Look like there's waste, like feces on the floor. And he the baby showed me where his mama was kicked on the floor, allegedly grabbing her stomach, and where it was sex orgies down there. And this is some other weird shit the baby said. He showed me in the walls, okay, underneath the floor, it looked like there was a crawl space, or there's water running on that property. is underneath the property. So somewhere, wherever this house is, there's either a stream underneath there or a lake nearby. There you go, Monica. I didn't want to say it. Allegedly. That's what the baby said for power. He says a satanic ritual down there, and there are men over R. Kelly that handle R. Kelly, that lead him and what to do, and there was prostitution and sex trafficking. R. Kelly had them girls pimping them girls out, and some of them girls, you don't know where them girls at. Hello, Will, and you don't see the girls. And the other women seen it, and okay, the baby said that R. Kelly was a mirror freak. For some reason, the baby's showing me down in the, wherever this basement is mirrors on the wall. He's showing me, okay, there's a wall in the basement, but at that wall, there's behind the wall, you can go, don't nobody know it. He got like trap rooms and doors in the wall. So you go behind the wall, there's another room right there. That's a space behind the wall. Then when there's a door in the space, like a little hallway, well, there's another room. Okay, there's a mirror. There's mirrors on the wall. But behind the mirror, I see men. The baby said it's men's back there where it looked like a mirror, but it's a camera. You can't see in the mirror, but they can see out with what looks like a mirror. That's a camera. When he's beating and kicking the women and they having sex orgies and he making them fuck each other and he fucking them, and it gets very abusive to the point with the type of sex, and they're bleeding out of the rectum, bleeding out of the mouth, like bleeding out of body parts, because after he starts talking to him. That's what this baby said. He'll talk. What you say, bitch? Get this bitch what and then beat him to the point where he knock him on the ground. Start kicking and stomping him in the stomach, in the ribs, all in the back, all in their ass. He don't do it too much right up in here. He do it where, you know, he can hit that ass where you go outside. Don't nobody know that ass been whooped. They can tear that ass like he know how to. Look, that is not mother. See how y'all do? See how y'all do? Allegedly. This is, look, y'all please don't think I'm fucked up. I ain't been doing no powder. I'm not on no lean neither. I ain't doing no dope today. I'm not saying this is for real, y'all. I'm just saying that maybe I imagine the baby came in here. But the baby keep talking about the mirrors on the wall. And that behind, okay, it's like secret rooms behind the room. And that is several men. And the baby said secret porno and beating and torture tape, underground snuff tape. Could it be a pool? R. Kelly house has a pool in the back. No, baby, it's not just a pool. It's an underground water source that's running along, like parallel to the house. But on one part of the basement underneath, I can smell and feel and see the water. Thank you, Lord. I'm not ashamed of my country. Y'all, I don't know how many houses y'all, but I know y'all are smart. And I know a lot of y'all are investigators and been around. Yes, just hours of stuff I said came out at 4 o'clock in the morning. And y'all know I did that reading around 10, 11. And then I tell you that fat black bitch is a fat, older, dirty, fat bitch. Tape that girl saying on that phone behind her back that R. Kelly had gave her herpes. She, the one that's out in LA now acting like she one-on-one. The baby said that's a lie. It's a game. She is scared of R. Kelly. That's why that Jocelyn girl right now is going along with this, because he done told, see, R. Kelly is the kind of motherfucker like this. Smiling in front of the camera and told that girl what to say, and by like, yeah, that's my baby. Yeah, and you know, you better say that everything's okay with us, cause you know I will kill your motherfucking ass. Step in the name of love. Step, hop, break, hi! Yeah, bitch, you know what I say, don't you? I break it down, dancing around the love. Shut up, bitch. That's what he did. The one you see now on TMZ, oh no, he don't do that. No, he ain't fucking nobody. No, he ain't beating up nobody. Yeah, he got it. That ain't all I seen. That like he got. You know, and he'll beat your ass, like he'll beat you, he'll threaten you low. You know, the nigga go low on his breath. You don't even know, he's so slick with it, and he's a pimp with it. He's a master with it while he got his back turned to you. And you if you don't know no better, they know him though. They know when he turned his back, it's the way he put his hand. Like in that Masonic pose, they start shaking. They start trembling because they know the ass beating session is coming up. Like that. I'm going to tell you another thing. Okay, I'm telling y'all about the mirrors because, about the water. I'm not saying he don't have it. It could be with the pool. But what I'm telling you is, if y'all can get the layout, because a lot of times these things are public, like the blueprints of a house is public. There's a water, a stream, a brook. There's like a strip of water running under, but not directly under the middle of the house. It's on one side of the house and one side of the basement because I can smell it and I can see the water moving. That's one side too, where this baby is saying the mirrors are on the wall. They said the baby said R. Kelly got a thing about mirrors. He got an obsession with mirrors. But what he's saying to me is, a lot of times when you see the mirror position in the basement around the house, that's because behind the mirror is a room and it's a camera behind the mirror where they taping. So he'll strategically have them to do fucking and sucking at a certain angle. That's what the baby drew out the blueprint. I wish you could see what I got on here. The baby said when he looks at the mirror, it's a certain gesture and a symbol that he do, and the demon will raise up at the mirror. It'll come through the looking glass and step into him. Boy, that's a motherfucker. When that demon get on him, I seen the demon came in here today. Cause I was taught. But this motherfucker had me where I was trembling. Boy, that motherfucker came in here. I started to get drunk off I seen it. I've been going back and forth to see if I should even tell y'all this shit because I thought y'all would think I was crazy. I'm going to tell you how it looked because I was talking to the baby and I guess I had pissed him off. He had tapped into the baby telling me, and then the baby said, uh-oh. You know, because I guess maybe, I don't know if the demon, we wasn't talking about the demon. I was talking to the baby, but see, when the baby was describing, okay, I know what it is, Dean. When the baby was telling me how R. Kelly would call the demon out of the looking glass. Baby, I've been praying all goddamn day in this motherfucker. I got my candle lit now. The demon, no, he cool. He cool. He didn't, because you know them demons will whoop your motherfucking ass if you get wrong or talk slick. I'll tell you how the demon looked it. He got a real cut up muscular body. Real fine. With a bull head and some long pointed horn on his head. So I was a little nervous at first. So I said, well, I done seen you before. You the one they talking about in the Bible. And I think I had seen you on one of them TV shows. I said, did you get your horns polished? Because they look like you got them like a marble design or something on them. Look like they shine. And you got the tip polished and he cut it. I said, okay, I was just fucking with you. I was just trying to break the ice. You know, I'm a little nervous that you in here. I said, okay. He said, what do you want? You want to talk to me? Who are you? I said, I'm Alexyss. I just was wanting to ask you some questions. He said, you don't ask me nothing. I don't have to talk to you. I said, oh shit. See, I said, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to upset you. I wasn't trying to be nasty. I didn't know you was coming. I didn't call you like that. I was talking to the baby. He said, well, then you'd want to talk to me. Wait a minute, Jeremy. He was single. Baby, you don't want to play with them because they will bend you over, fuck you in your ass all night long with no goddamn grease. You talking about seeing God, you'll see the devil, hell, Jesus, and every motherfucking body else fucking with one of them. The baby said that the demon was a succubus, but see, oh shit, see, I feel him over here now. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, I don't feel no danger. But they listening. So I knew don't get slick. Because they will jump on you and beat your ass. Rape your motherfucking ass in your sleep to them succubus spirit. The baby was giving me all the shit. So I didn't want him to leave. But then I had read, don't be scared of them because they'll test your gangster. They come in there on you. If you scared of them, they'll really end up whooping your ass or tear your house up, any kind of shit. So I said, okay, I guess it's no, I ain't finna take no moment, cause it's okay, cause he been in here all day, really. He been in here he came here around 3 some. And so when he was looking at me like that and big, then I didn't want to stand toe to toe, so I just eased down. I said, okay, I'm sorry if I was disrespectful. But I do want to ask you some questions about R. Kelly. R. He said, hey, what about it? Okay. Well, it seems like you got a tube, so just don't do nothing to... So I just sat there quiet and started meditating. My heart was like this. So I started being real calm because I didn't want him to leave. But I know you can't be too scared of them because, it'll be a test sometime. So he said, I know him. Yes, I'm his main handler. I'm a king. I said, I know who you are. I know you ain't no low-level demon. I know you are the king, Baal. Okay. But then, the baby got quiet, but he was talking a little moment. And then, I'm going to tell you what the baby said. The baby said that in order for him, okay, I'm going to read this, MK Ultra trauma-based torture and mind control by R. Kelly beating and kicking them and getting them scared, they are leaking fear for demonic energy to possess the girl's body so that they can take the body of the female succubus spirit. It said Lilith and Samael, but then the baby said no, it's not. But then Lilith said it's not me. And I said, well, then, wait a minute, Lilith, I don't want you mad and up at me. It's not you? She said, no. So that I got quiet. I said, well, I'm trying to understand. I don't want to upset y'all. I'm just trying to know. Then he said, R. Kelly is conflicted, double talking, and a detached liar. No feeling for women. He has a lot of hatred towards women because of his mother, and he blames the women. And then I Googled, and then Lilith took me to something that's a variation of her called Ardat, Lily, and Lilu. Okay, Ardat, I wish Lauren could hear me, because I'm sure you probably know what I'm talking about, because this is new. They're showing me this today. So I don't really know. I'm just I'm trying to be calm with Baal, because I'm trying to understand. I'm just honored that they do talk to me, and I'm trying to shock and tell y'all. Lily 2, Litu, is the female succubus, and Lilu, Lilu, is the male. The baby said that R. Kelly is full of male and female demons. Hey, David, he uses the male ones to dominate women and to suppress women that he feels will have control over him and dominate him. But then when he calls them and they walk out of the mirror, and when they get the women through beating them and trauma and fear, they rush into the girls, like the young women, and then they are broken and they're nervous and they're off balance and they're controlled by legions of demons, and then he prostitutes them. Now, when I asked Baal, and he said, I know him. He said, but he's not nothing to me. I use him. I have no love for him. He's not someone that I've taken. He's not my son. He's not someone that I've taken into my family. He's just someone that I use to do what I needed done. But then he said, he upset me. And I said, I ain't look at him direct. I looked at him from the side. I said, okay, what he do? And then I said, so you, hey George. He said, I said, but how? He said, this book. And there was this little being that he had with him, like one of Baal had a helper with him. The book, he had a big old book, an old book. And he said, and the helper with the demon opened the book. He said, R. Kelly studied this book. I said, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but they said R. Kelly can't read, that he's semi-retarded. And then I said, I know you know everything, though. They said he can't read. Then he looked at me. He said, like I just told you, R. Kelly read this book, and he had some people with him to help him read and navigate through the book. He said it's a book about me. It makes sense. I always wonder how women like him underestimate the psyche of women's and female demons. Yes, he deal with males and females. I said, oh, okay. So he didn't read it by himself. He said, no. There are people that worship me and call me, and we use the women as vessels, as human sacrifices to call for me to feed when I want to. And he said there was a child that I wanted. But the one that you're talking to, I didn't want him to do that one. I didn't want that one. He did that on his own. And I'm upset with him about that because he have disobeyed me. And he said, this isn't recent. He disobeyed me a long time ago, and he's gotten reckless and disrespectful and put me at jeopardy to be exposed in a reckless way. Okay, I didn't write it down, but I'm going to come back. If y'all want more, I'll tell you. I can't go online and look at the phone. I found the book that Baal was telling me about. It's in another language, and you translate it. I just felt somebody put their hand on me. See, y'all. I'm all right. He gave me permission. I can say what I'm saying. He said, R. Kelly finna go down. Because that demon, that's a king. He said they're not protecting R. Kelly no more. Because R. Kelly was disrespectful and disobedient, and R. Kelly had handlers over him. Okay, I ain't gonna say it, but see, no, I'm okay. But he said it's okay for me to say what I'm saying. I'm explaining y'all how it worked, like how this went down. The baby feels better because I'm saying it. But y'all, we need to pray, because if this happened, the girls need to have courage to come forward. He needs to be exposed. I'm going to tell you the book name, Fatima. I just can't go online with it while the phone on. I synced it. That's why I know I'm not crazy. But I can't, I have to say allegedly because I don't have no physical proof of what I'm saying. And he stood right there. I didn't banish him out of my house. I didn't want to banish him out of my house. So he brought it to me first. I said, well, how he do that? Because you're a king. And then that's when the helper popped up. And the book was bigger than him because he was little like a midget. But the book was real big, and he opened it. And he went on a page with a spell. He said, this is how he called me. And he had people around him that teach him how to call me. And I was shocked. My mouth was, oh, thank you, baby. And I said, okay. And then I was looking at him because I ain't like, he kind of had an attitude. So I had to apologize because I'm like, I hope I didn't do nothing wrong the way like the way, I don't know, he thought I called him. I was being disrespectful. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to look now and see, can I find what you said? Can you lead me to the book? And in a few minutes, I went on YouTube and I found it. Y'all will probably find it too if you type in his name, King, Baal. What you talking about? What? I found it when he said it, and he was real stern with me. So I didn't want to take it too damn far. So I said, okay, well then I guess let me go in here and see what you talk. And I said, I see your book that you talking about. He said, that's the one they taught him to call me. He said, but now I'm finna let him go. I'm finna drop R. Kelly. And so, and then he showed me behind the steps. Okay, when you come down the steps, there's a wall. The way it's set up underneath a step, there's a mirror down there, and there's a camera where nobody... King. Okay, it's several kings. This king is Baal, but I've seen some people say Bael, but it's still B. Yeah, you can say ball, but it's Baal instead of Ball. King. He got that bull head. That motherfucker there ain't no motherfucking joke and don't want nowadays. You hear me? Don't play with that one right there, baby. That ain't nothing to fucking play with. That's a grown man. Okay. I said, well, maybe, you seem like you got a little tube. So maybe we can talk another time when maybe if you want to talk back to me. Because I don't know if you dislike me or what. I'm sorry if I did something. I'm just trying to verify what this baby is saying. So I shut my fucking mouth. And then I cut the cards and I said, well, if this baby really died, allegedly, in some type of way, or something happened to a lady and a baby, maybe you can give me some signs in the cards. Now, as you can see about me, all this I'm telling you, I didn't get it from a card. A lot of times spirits will just walk in if they really want to talk to me. And I had asked a couple of people about this today, and they said, well, just do the disclaimer. And my girlfriend, Carrie, my goddaughter, she said, Mama, just say allegedly, and this is just for entertainment purposes. So I'm just saying, y'all, this just some entertainment purposes, just some fuck shit I felt like doing on a fucking Friday night. Just some shit that jumped in my head. That's all. And we have to get together and pray and do our research and see if we can find out so that we can verify this. Let me tell you what came up. I got 3 cards. The 2 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Baby. When I looked it up, because I like to look up other people's definitions as well as get mine. Do you know the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Swords already represent somebody being imprisoned and jailed? But the 8 of Swords together with the 2 of Wands can also represent death. Someone died, or a situation is like a death where someone was in prison and their freedom was taken from them, or their life came to an end. Hey, Linda. And then with that 8 of Cups right there, showing that a drastic change took place and the ending took place. Let me show you this other one that tripped me the fuck out. So the same card that I told y'all last night about the 3 of Cups, 3 women high-fiving, celebrating, and put this shit together on his ass with the Star card. The women are celebrating now, and they are looking at a new opportunity, a new money-making venture and deal, as well as I pick up, this is R. Kelly thinking that he can put this shit back together. Thinking that he can turn his life around, he can tell a few lies and get these people to keep these secrets, because he's still holding some of these women hostage through fear and threats not to tell his secrets and not to expose him, because R. Kelly trying to do a comeback. He really think that they start laughing. No, he won't let up. He really trying to come back, and it's the women too. because of the things they are saying, and they're ready to expose him in their secret deals. Hey, beautiful leader. The secret deals the women are negotiating now. They're looking for new money and new opportunities to come out of what R. Kelly has done and them pulling away from him. And also, baby, the magician. The magician, I think this is, Aquarius and Mercury. The magician could also represent high magic and masculine energy and working your power with the star. He has lived that life as the star and sees himself as the star and wants to rematerialize and make a comeback as the goddamn star. So this is him as the masculine, and the women want to be stars at the feminine. But as you see, hey, beautiful leader, you see they are separate now. The star is in the middle, and both of them want to be the star. Both of them want to be the center of attention. Both of them are trying to use the masculine and feminine energy. And since R. Kelly has done so much black magic and demon magic and had the powerful kings with him, the kings that rule the earth, because King Baal is one of the king demons, gatekeeper kings of the earth that runs the power of the earth. He is a part of the electromagnetic circuitry that runs through the earth. That's one of the most powerful kings of the earth, the king demon Baal, that is good and bad. He will give you wealth and sexual pleasure as well as bring heartache and pain. So don't think that when they say a demon that they're all evil and bad. No, they also are angelic, because remember, they fell from heaven. They wanted to come down to heaven and try to revolt against God. So they also have good aspects and good qualities as well for people that they like, people that take an oath to them if they want to receive the oath, and people that they want to do favors for. So they had an agreement. R. Kelly already had that demonic sex spirit on him through his bloodline, and he was already opened up through sexual intercourse as a child. Those demons, those deviant demons, male and female demons, was already put on him as a child. So nobody put them on him like they said, oh, he took Illuminati oath for fame. The oath that he took that took him deeper into the game was just an extension of what he already goddamn had on him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It wasn't like they made him do some shit he wasn't used to. Now, the demon also said that R. Kelly were on the DL. Now I'm saying allegedly, but the demon told me that R. Kelly go both ways. And he said the same way. This is exactly what he said. The same way you see R. Kelly whooping them women ass and bending them over and fucking them all in the ass and disrespecting them is what I do to him. Lord, forgive me. That's what that spirit said. Said that this is a part of the Baphomet oath, that he humiliate him and stick fingers. Says nuts in his butt, balls in his jaw. Said that they fingers. Okay, moving on. Let me show you this here. This is about money. This is about R. Kelly and money, and trying to hold his money and trying to get him a goddamn comeback concert. Now we're going to watch and see how that go, because he's trying to get a show together right now and come back and do a goddamn concert. He still think he got his mojo, but your boy, King Belial, said no. This is, he said that he got a debt that he did not pay. So he finna go down. That's what he said. He finna pull back up off of him. Okay. Page, young, emotional, and immature, see money, want money, and that's also showing you the 10 of Pentacles. The number 10. Anytime you deal with a number 10, you're dealing with endings and beginnings. Hey, baby. Hey, Tika. The 10 of Pentacles represent family, inheritance, wealth, and money. But when you see the 10 of inheritance, you got an old reckless ass man running the family and a whole bunch of bullshit and drama inside of that family, where there's also money and prosperity and yes, baby, where there was a mojo at one time with the page and the 10. It showed there was a happy family. There was a lot of money to be made, and yes, it's debt right now, and everything was going fine in that family. But it also showed there was conflict in the family. And you know what it's also saying to me? There was conflict in the neighborhood. Some of them neighborhoods, Ira Kelly, I hope y'all can find out for me. If I don't hear about it, it'll come out. Some people that lived in some of them neighborhoods that R. Kelly lived in knew some shit, heard some shit, or seen some shit. It was conflict and drama. At first, it was good with that family. It was a lot of money that was being got in that family, and he was happy. He was very successful. But then there started to be fighting within the family, conflict in the family about money, disagreements, and fights. And then it was also drama in some of those neighborhoods, or maybe some of them neighbors did not want them there, and there were arguments. Now, it moves from them being happy, that beginning. Now it shows that they have ended. Because beside the 10 of Pentacles, baby, is the 3 of Pentacles. And that is a initiate number, a high initiate, like a baby, an apprentice in the game. That is now side by side, the daddy in the game, the head of the family, where everything done fell apart in that family. It's a whole bunch of fighting and disagreement, and now it is getting ready to be a class action lawsuit up against R. Kelly. That's what that demon said. All this right here is getting ready to end. You hear me? Now, if I'm interpreting this the way these spirits are telling me correctly, we will see. If I'm not, we will see. Because these two here together, there's already fighting within that family. There's a breakup and separations in that family. There's a lot of conflict, and there have been people that have pulled out of that family, and that it's, see, instead of one big card here, now from what the spirit is telling me, it is chunks. Instead of a big family, now it's blocks of the family. It's segments, pieces here, 3, 4 there, 10 over here, 5 over there. They are now pulling up to go against each other, head to head in court. Now it's about that bag. It ain't about love. It ain't about family no more. It ain't about, ooh, he loved me and I love him, so I got to protect him and protect what we established together. And because them girls helped that man build that business. Even though he was singing and doing that part, they helped him make money on them other sides, what he was doing with that magic and that sex trade. And how he was pimping them girls out. And I'm telling you, I don't know who, but the spirit is telling me some of the girls are missing. Either they went missing for a little while, maybe they have showed up, or some of them was severely hurt. So I don't know if they went somewhere and recovered, or got themselves together, or they were smuggled out of the United States. I don't want to say this, but I'm telling y'all, that's what I'm getting, that somebody missing. I don't know how many of the girls it was. I don't know if their parents cared about all of them, or the parents was looking for all of them, or if all of them were able to get out or reach out. Yes, y'all. That's why I'm telling it to y'all. I fought myself all day to decide if I should even tell y'all this stuff, because I thought y'all would think that I'm really on one tonight. But it has bothered me so bad, and I have been up all night and all day. I haven't slept. I had to try to get myself together to have enough energy. You see, I ain't cracking no jokes tonight, because this ain't funny to me now. They've been on me so hard. My whole house has been full of spirits all day. And these are the kind of things they have told me. They said it's going to be so many suing First, last night I seen like the 2 or 3 speaking out and wanting the money. Now this is straight about money now. It's going to be so many of them from different places that it's going to be like a group. And I don't know what's going to come out of it, or if I don't know if any jail for him at this point, or what the rulings are going to be, or if they're just going to be like some settlement. But it looks like it's going to be in different regions. And I don't know if all of them are going to win, or some of them are going to be thrown out, but some of them are not going to be thrown out. It's going to be some type of settling of this, because I don't see that R. Kelly is going to be able to deny all of it, and that he is going to be able to explain all of this, and everybody's not going to back down. That's what I'm seeing. I don't think everybody may not have the courage to come forward alone. Maybe some of them will come forward that know about anything that I'm saying, so we can prove that I'm not hallucinating, that this is not a bad bedtime story that I'm telling you. Hopefully it is just a bad bedtime story that I'm telling you. But if it is not, I'm praying, and you all pray, and do whatever work you do that makes you feel comfortable for the spirits to give us the insight and the knowledge. Yes, he's got children. I know he got children with his first wife. I don't know about others with anyone else, because that baby spirit told me he got rid of some of them. The baby that has given me this, and Drew gave me the blueprint for the basement, is with another baby. That baby's not talking. That baby was younger in gestation. It looks like I'm picking up 5-6 months pregnant. The other one I'm talking to has a very bold male and female spirit. It feels genetically female, but it feels spiritually very aggressive and very male. So I'm not sure if it would have been a bisexual or would have been a transsexual, because the spirit that is dominating the female body is so masculine. Say one more thing, one more part I saw. There's an older woman. She don't play no games. She is the Queen of Swords. She's older, feels like she's gotten fucked over. She got the short end of the stick in life. She didn't get what she wanted. She's very, very vicious and very, very cutthroat. Okay, this lady has a lot of mental problems, and she's delusional. She's not in her right state of mind. She imagines things to appear. She presents things to be. She paints you a false story. All hell has broken loose over in that camp. This is somebody that know R. Kelly. Right beside her is the Four of Wands. She's either working on a deal, or she is trying to get a deal, to get out. She's trying to clear herself. When I look underneath there, right now, R. Kelly is moving right now. Can we see anything anywhere in the media? Is R. Kelly traveling? Now, I know I saw a couple of days ago through TMZ, he has a living daughter. Yeah, I know she's trans. No, baby, I ain't talking about her. This is a baby that did not live that's telling me these things. There are 2 of them that I'm seeing together. They're still earthbound. Okay. It shows R. Kelly the chariot is besides him. He's trying to think of he's moving money. He's trying to think of how to hide money, or how to accumulate money, how to create moves to move forward and to get things going again. With his career, he's trying to figure out how to stabilize himself. However, there is a lawyer close by, or there is law enforcement right beside R. Kelly. That's why I'm wondering, I don't know where he is right now. Is he traveling? Is he getting ready to do a show? Because I see him moving. So I don't know if this moment if he's driving around or if he's being driven around. I don't know what state he's in at this point or what he's doing. He's moving right now and he's focused on money, getting money, and trying to figure out, okay, it don't make no sense for a girl to look so much. I know. I know. But it's showing me the King of Swords, which would be military and law enforcement. This guy is right up on R. Kelly. Which makes me wonder, has some type of investigation already started somewhere? Or is he preparing himself? Is there already a court proceeding? And the woman here, there's an older woman that was in the middle of this helping him spin the fairy tales. She is now trying to cover herself. Told a lot of lies. Painted the picture one way, but the picture is really another way. And now it's getting ready to come out. So it looks like you're getting ready to hear this stuff publicly, and vicious fighting and a lot of cutthroat things that this Queen of Swords is going to say. I think I'm going to wrap that one up at this point because it's so, I'm so tired. It's so draining, but I want to hear what you have to say though. So if anybody has any feedback or any comments or something you know or you're observing, I definitely want to hear what you have to say if you all want to comment, because I'm going to tell you, I've never seen anything this disgusting and this draining, and this has broken my heart. This hurt my heart so much when after we got off the reading last night and I was wanting to rest, the baby, that's when the being came in the house, and when it started to talk, my heart dropped, like sunk down in my chest, and I was so overwhelmed and I was so hurt by what the energy I could sense and what I was feeling. And I said, you want me to say that? And the baby said yes, because I want justice for what happened to me and what happened to my mother. And I said, well, I can't, well, I'm going to have to say allegedly because I don't know if it's true. I don't know if I'm really hearing. And it stayed all night because I went to sleep maybe about 5 something. And I tossed and turned because I kept feeling like when I would go to sleep, something would push me awake and I would feel the presence of that baby. And so I said, oh God, you're just not going to let me, you're not going to let this go, are you? You're not going to let me not do this. I was just doing a sample reading. I wasn't going to come back and do anything else. And it said no, because you can hear me. And some kind of way, that's what my friend was saying to me today. When you were talking about R. Kelly last night, it opened some type of, like it created a link or opened a portal, and the energy just slipped right in. I guess I could have chosen to say, go away. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to talk about this. But what was said to me was so deep and it was so heavy. And then I started to feel pain in my chest. And I started to feel a deep sadness and I couldn't sleep. So I said, okay, when I get up tomorrow, I'm going to listen to what you have to say. And then I said, I don't want to say this. And then he said, well, I'm not going to leave until you say it. So then as the day goes on, more beings come in as I'm talking to this one. And then he said, get the paper and get the pen. I'm going to show you something. And Lakeisha says, I feel this is accurate for someone like him to be still walking around free. He has to have been protected. Yes. It's a network of them that have protected him that you don't see. It's a lot of males. It's some females, but the ones that really have the influence and that have insulated him. And let me say this. R. Kelly has done everything he wanted to do. At no point did I hear during this reading, and at no point in the cards when I asked for clarification of anything, did anything show that he was in bondage. Remember, this is a woman. This is the Eight of Swords. The woman was bound. The woman was possibly killed and hurt and felt trapped and abused. There's nothing here that ever shows whoever was covering him that he was forced to do anything against his will, and he was not blackmailed. These people that helped him, they helped him to have a bigger sphere of influence and more women to have access to and control over from what he was already doing. This was something he already was preying on young girls, because remember, he's duplicitous. He's two people. You're a person who's fragmented and fractured from your own sexual abuse, demonic possession through the sexual abuse that was ran on him. It was 2 or 3 people that ran trains. He said it was more than one person when he was little, but he will not say if it was male or female. He said, that's my family. That's still my family. I'm not going to tell you who did it. These beings are saying it was 2 or 3 that ran trains. They like took turns on him and did what they want to do and have their way with him. The demonic, there was a ceremony and attachments that went on, so he growed up with that spirit up in him. Okay, Rudy Chapman, his brother did an interview years ago. Some of the things you're saying now, he said back then, which makes me believe. What did he say? Because I hope we find out about the mirrors. The baby kept talking about the mirrors and the trap door and the secret room. And it was a space looked like underground with the water. Well, Brittany, I'm saying allegedly, because I don't know. I'm just reading. I'm just intuiting, trying my best to see what the Spirit's saying to me. I'm praying, and I want y'all to, because I know y'all are powerful as well, since y'all about justice and truth, that God reveal. Okay, I understand, Dean, you're at work, and reveal this so that somebody can tell us something that knows. Did they baby leave? What you mean, Dean? Like, was like where it keeps saying it was in the basement? Like, did they leave the body down there? That's what you're asking? Because the baby keeps saying it was a baby in the basement. I'm the baby in the basement. And I said, you're the baby. I said, you want me to fucking say that? He said, yes. What do you mean, did it leave? What do you mean, did it leave where? Leave the house that it showed me? Is that what you're saying? That house, or did it leave me? Where are you asking, did it leave from me, talking to me? Or did it leave the house it told me it was at? I'm trying to understand what you're saying, Dean. Because I don't know where you're saying that it left. Because that's when it introduced itself to me last night. That's how it introduced itself. I'm the baby in the basement. I'm the baby in the basement. Yes, the house they showed you with the mirrors. I don't know if the house, baby, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying allegedly. I don't know if the house exists with the mirrors. Oh, my house? No, because I didn't ask it to. Because I wanted to not sound crazy. So I tried to get the details. I don't know if you can see. You see how much I got? It drew it. Well, I drew it, but it led my hand. So I started drawing. It's a full finished basement that it showed me. And I started to draw, hey Tiffany, what the basement looked like, because I was looking through the baby's eyes. It said, I'm going to show you how to draw it. I'm going to show you how you come in. I'm going to show you how to draw the steps. I'm going to show you how the steps look. And then he started showing me where the mirrors are. But he said it's not just the mirror. He said R. Kelly has this thing with the mirrors. He talks to the mirror. They talk to the mirror. And I'm saying there's a ring R. Kelly has. I don't know if y'all done seen the ring, because I don't follow his motherfucking ass like that. But he just said, there's a ring R. Kelly has, and it's kind of big. And it has to do with the mirror. I know this sounds crazy to some of y'all. I know it don't sound crazy to you. You know what I'm saying. And it doesn't sound crazy to some of the people I know listening that I cannot see. The baby is saying these are special mirrors. Like beings have been put in the mirror. But then also, wherever the mirror is put on the wall, the mirror is strategically placed on the wall. Because behind the wall is another damn wall and a room with a camera. The ring and mirror are attached. There's also, maybe we look at some old pictures of his or something, a picture, we can see a ring. At some point where he wore a ring, a big ring, like it got a stone in the ring. That's, this, R. Kelly is a magician. He's been working magic a long time. And there are people around him that know, and they've coached him. They protect him. They help cast the circles. Allegedly. This is what this spirit of this child that was present through the mother that was dealing with R. Kelly, this is what it said. Now, I have to say this is all just in my head. This is alleged. Like the mirror MJ had talking to, yeah, they said MJ had a special room with the mirrors talking to Liberace and Aleister Crowley. This is the same way they say he got these compartments. That's what this baby's saying. R. Kelly has a house that has secret rooms and compartments in the house with the cameras in the house. These girls, allegedly, if what I'm hearing is correct, are being watched throughout the house. And sex acts being filmed and taped, and other people are getting the tapes. There's some type of underground market for this. I did not want to repeat this. I'm sorry. I did not expect this the second night, because we was just having fun last night. But after we got the phone, it got real deep for me, because I am whoa the fuck out. I'm tired as hell, because I ain't had no rest from that baby making me toss and turn and waking me up all night until I did what I did. Now I feel better. The baby feels better. But I have to say allegedly. I pray to God this year that we find this out. We got to find this out. If this is true, we have the right to know. I pray that these women will speak about what I'm saying, and these goddamn mirrors and the secret room and shit. Oh my God, it just said that a girl didn't have any food, and he let the girl eat and hit her and knocked it out of her mouth. He's real sadistic like that. Said that he'll let you go without something and then act like he pity you and feel sorry for you. Oh, you can get something to eat now. I'm sorry, you hungry? I'll let you eat, and then punish him for eating. They're saying he's sick. That's what I'm hearing, that the spirit actually observed this. If this is true, y'all know that it's going to come out, because it's so disgusting to me. This doesn't even seem real how this guy is, from what he's saying, how he kicked that girl in her stomach and kicked her in the ribs and kicked her in the back. And the other girls were so horrified, and they were so scared when they saw it. They weren't going to tell, because they feel like, well, if he's bold enough and these other people are here, there were other adults. If he do that to them, what would he do to me? What about the wife he divorced? She like this? But no. Andrea's beautiful. She was on the Hollywood Exes. She teaches dance and spiritual sexuality. No, she's beautiful and doing well. She just has not spoken about it. But her name's Andrea. She's Andrea. I'm not sure if it's still Andrea Kelly. You can see her on YouTube. You can see her on Facebook. She's still around. Very elegant, very classy, very beautiful. So I don't know. Maybe she'll never speak. We're talking about R. Kelly. Yeah, I was doing part 2 of the reading for R. Kelly. I did the first part of the reading. We were having fun. Yes, I like Andrea. We're having fun last night doing the reading and digging into what was happening with the sex things and legally. I know she's happy. She's beautiful. Well, okay. I'll listen to what you all have to say now, because you know what? I don't want to look at this no more. I don't want to ask unless you all want me to ask something, because it bothers me so much. I didn't ask any more questions because what the child had told me that I looked at without the cards and I drew. And I said, is it this way? And then the baby said, no, draw it that way. Okay, move this way. Okay, and see right here. Okay, put a chair right here. Okay, right there, put a person right there. Okay, see that wall? Okay, go behind the wall. Okay, there's another room behind the wall that they don't see. Okay, you see that mirror? Put it right here. Okay, right here behind it, there's the camera. They don't know that they're being watched the whole time. They think it's just a mirror on the wall. Tiffany, yes, I was here last night. Then just as your phone was down, mine was too. It sucked it out. That's why I knew something was going on, because the phone was full. And then the energy started being sucked out. I knew that something was going to go down at my house. Whenever that happens to my phone, I know that there's some ET shit, some poltergeist shit, and I know a spirit wants to talk to me, because it's not the first time that happened to me. And I'm like, oh shit, I wonder what are we going to do tonight? What kind of experience what visit I'm going to get tonight? And the baby was up there in the bed with me all night. And I said, you're going to keep waking me up? He said, mm-hmm. You're not going to let me sleep? No. Because I need you to say something for me. Quentin Home is sad, but a lot of black women are missing from sex trafficking in this country. Oh my God, you know what? You're right. They speak on it, but they don't speak on it long. And I didn't think of it that way until you just said it. That's what I'm afraid of. Hey, Reggie Davis DZMG. Thank you. That's what I'm scared of, y'all. Hey, DeAndre, because DeAndre, I'm afraid from what the spirit said to me. I got about 1, 2 girls. 3, I see a little girl. So there was one, or the girl, if it's not R. Kelly's child, one of the ladies that has had a lot of drama with him, she's a little girl. All of them don't have babies because they lost their babies, or they had abortions, or they were starved and beaten, and they lost them. The babies were stillborn. They died while they were still in the womb. It's like the movie Taken. That's so scary to me, and that's why I'm saying allegedly, because I pray that what I'm getting, I mean, of course, I don't want to be up here and nothing that I'm saying to you is true. You know, that make me not credible, but at the same time, I don't want this to be true. But I know you all, and I know you all will team up with me to prove me right or wrong, because at this point, I don't even care if I was wrong, because that's something I don't want to be true. But if it is, it needs to be exposed. And if this spirit, if this soul is accurate, if it's a real soul, it wants justice. It said to me that it wants people to know. It wants people to know what happened to it, because it's angry that it's not here, because it said they made an agreement to be here to do work, and it said something about it wanting to be a lawyer. How ironic is that? What if that child was born and it grew up and became a lawyer and then had to fight its